we're moving into two different worlds here. If 2007 was the beginning of the crisis, so we're 10 years in. And 10 years in, it looks like this. There is, and I'm only going to talk about print. I will talk about TV. In print, you have two groups that have emerged. One is doing fine. It's the business-based press. This is, or if not in business-based, at least very high-end in terms of its readership. And these are the people who, if you say it's going to cost you $300 a year for a subscription online, will go, yeah, sure. Anyway, I can expense it, or my corporate, my boss will take care of the cost. I mean, who actually buys a Wall Street Journal subscription, right? Somebody gets it to you. So, the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, the Financial Times, the Economist, the Globe and Mail, we have all moved away from an advertising model into a subscription-based model. I never look at the newspaper, ever. Haven't for over 2 years. I only read the Globe and Mail on my smartphone, never my tablet, only my smartphone, because this is more than half of our readership now. And our business model is to provide stuff on here. And by the way, you can write 5,000 words, and they will happily read it on a smartphone. But to produce content good enough that when we tell them, I think it's $230 right now for subscription, that you have to pay $230 to get to the next article, they'll pay the $230. That's not available to the metropolitan dailies. For whatever reason, people will not pay for a metropolitan daily newspaper. They just won't. And so they're forced to rely on advertising, and there is no advertising. And so the future there is not good. But my fear is you're going to have 10 years from now a newspaper situation where you have a robust, healthy, elite media, mostly on the right, or at least mostly on the business center, whatever that is, based on the fact that it's a business-based publication. Next month we'll be opening a bureau in San Francisco because our readers need to know what's going on in the tech industry. We need to have someone in San Francisco. There are very few newspapers in the world that are opening new bureaus. Last year, 2 years ago, we opened Rio de Janeiro, and it was an ROB beat, right? They're there for business sector news, nothing else. Well, obviously, if something happens, they'll do it. But so 10 years from now, there'll be that, and then there'll be screaming on the left, screaming on the right, but just screaming. And I don't know how people will get their information.